was recently widowed. And she posted that up. And these guys, just start, man. So he has run up enormous credit. This woman is taking on this guy. He's sick. I'm sure he did serve because he's getting treated at the VA, but he is very, very sick. And he just wants a nurse over there with her. He ran up enormous credit card debt with another woman, and that whole thing is a mirror image of this. That's what he does. This is how he eats.
All right.
Give me a last name. Spell a last name.
Of one person that you serve. Go ahead.
Richard Marchenko.
Oh, come on, sir. You can do better than that. Everybody knows Marchenko. That's like saying John Wayne when you were an actor. Stop it. Give me one name, sir.
He deliberately turned on that television. Okay.
Yeah, we knew he would do that.
We were just having tomato sandwiches and cheddar cheese soup. And neither one of us wanted the cheddar cheese soup. Oh. It was too thick. It's not setting good with our stomach. Here we are.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hello. All right. Well,
I think I'm going to put you in your playpen.
I was
Because...
online this morning.
Oh, I know you don't
And
want
I met somebody that was in the Navy.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, and he asked
For now.
me, if he could talk to you.
Yeah.
And,
Here's the pictures.
yeah, hang on, Mom. Just say hello to him.
To who?
It's just, you don't have to hold it up to you.
Hello.
Hey, Stuart. Shipmate.
What's that?
Hello, shipmate.
Who are you?
I'm Don. I've retired in the Navy. Senior Chief Bosun Mate. Retired in 2003. I'd heard about you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
How long did you serve, sir?
I'm not retired. I got out in 68.
Oh, wow. It was a little bit before my time. I went in 78, retired in 2003.
Yeah, right. Well, I didn't retire. I had an ultimatum from my ex-wife.
Although she wasn't a fan of you being a SEAL?
I wasn't a SEAL. I was a UDT.
Oh, UDT guy. How about that?
Now,
And
the SEALs were in training when I was getting pretty much out of the service, I think.
in 68.
No, I think there were more 64, 65. I don't know. All I know is they were a hell of a lot more sophisticated than we were.
Well, I thought you had said you left the Navy in 68 or joined in 68.
Yeah.
So it was UDT, sir, and served in Vietnam?
Yeah, I was over there twice.
Oh, wow. Well, Kelly had told me you got injured. Was that in Vietnam as a UDT guy?
Yeah, that's part of it.
Wow. What happened?
Around hit a tree or hit a piece of bamboo, exploded the bamboo, and it cut my head open.
Oh, wow.
That's all.
Well, that rates a Purple Heart. Did you get one of those?
Nope, did not.
No. Doggone, they cheated you, man.
Nope, don't want one, don't need one.
Did you receive any other combat awards while you were over there?
No.
Oh, my gosh.
The service medal and stuff like that.
Fantastic. How about that? Stuart, do you recall a UDT training class you attended?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you recall a UDT training class you attended?
Oh, Christ. You're out now. I'm 76 years old. You want to remember that type of stuff?
I understand that training was pretty tough. I should know, but I don't know how you'd forget a thing like that. What UDT?
I think it was 153 or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, wow. What UDT team did you serve at?
Two.
What UDT team did you serve at?
22.
Oh, UDT 22. How about that?
Team 2.
Oh, how about that? You know, there's all those teams converted to SEAL teams.
Well, yeah, that was later.
Mm-hmm. Sir, did you know Class 153? I know you were struggling with it. Graduated training on 16 September 1988.
Who, you did?
No, this Class 153. Do you recall that?
Oh. Yeah, but you also know that they rotate classes.
How's that?
What is this, an interrogation?
No, I just heard you were a UDT guy, or SEAL, is what I heard.
From 1963 to 1968, I served my country, I did my job, and that's it.
Well, that's fantastic. You know, there's a lot of guys that would swoop down on people and claim that stuff and falsely claim that. UDT and SEAL. Sir, I didn't find a listing of your name in the SEAL database, underwater demolition teams. This database goes back to 1943, the first frogmen that crawled across the beaches of World War
II. They also discontinued the UDT after the Second World War.
No, they didn't. No, that never happens.
Yeah, they did, because they reinstituted them after World War II.
Sir, I'm a retired SEAL, and I'm a walking historian of SEAL facts. We got our start in 1943. The first class to go through, the first numbered class, was Class 0 in 1950 for underwater demolition, and SEALs came along in 1962.
I know came along.
And your name is not listed as ever being among those UDT graduates.
Oh, Christ.
Do you know who this is?
What?
Do you know who this is?
No, I don't know him from that.
Can I tell him who this is?
Well, yeah, I just told him who this was. He might know me.
Okay.
Don Shipley.
Don Shipley.
Who?
Do you know him?
I don't know Don Shipley.
Yeah. He's a Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
Right, and he has the database for all of the SEALs. Every name.
I'm not a SEAL.
I
never
know.
was
Told
a SEAL.
me. Mom, he told you he was a SEAL.
No, I did not.
What did you say you were?
I was in UDT.
Okay, stop. Everybody, calm down. Underwater demolition team was not any. When you would have gone through, the guy next to you would have been sent to a SEAL team where you got sent to a UDT team. Everybody went through the same training back then. It was conducted in Little Creek or Coronado, sir. So underwater demolition, scouts, raiders, Navy combat demolition units, and SEALs are all listed. Sir, and your name is not listed up there. Now, there are two of us who know you're a phony. That's me and that's you. And what you're swooping into that family, trying to do to them, being this disabled, and now you need help, sir, I know you were none of that. That bullet-snapping bamboo never hit you in any head. And I doubt if you did serve in Vietnam, sir, it was on some scow, some Navy scow and turning circles off Yankee Station, but you were never in underwater demolition. Nobody would forget their class number. End of story.
Thank you, Don.
If there's anything else I can do, please let me know. But none of that story is true. He doesn't. You know, that's what upsets me with some of these phonies. They don't even do the homework, the research to make a compelling BS story to entertain me. SEALs began in 1962. He would have gone through with guys who would have been, you know, the commanding officer called you up at graduation, read off your name, and told you where you were going. UDT 22, UDT 21, SEAL Team 1, or SEAL Team 2. There was no difference. You were graduating, and the needs of the Navy sent you where you were. And his name would have been listed. I graduated Class 131. I screamed that every day for 6 months. I'd forget my mother's name before I forgot my SEAL training class. And if he wants to try and give me the name of one of his commanding officers, somebody he went through, I'll pull that up, but I don't think he can do it.
What's his name? Don.
Don.
Hello, Don. This is Mary.
Hi, Mary.
I am very close with
She's my mother-in-law.
And even if he gave you the name of his commanding officer, what is the end result of what you're trying to say?
Well, I spelled that out real simple, madam, that he was never an underwater demolition team. He's made that up. And for what reason? Why would he tell you or any other family members that he was when he wasn't? We see them preying on people.
He was an underwater demolition team diver and explosive expert.
Madam, were you there with him?
No, I wasn't there with him.
That's fine, because I'm telling you he was not. I'm listed in here. My son's listed in here. The guy that killed bin Laden is listed in here. Every man for 77 years that ever graduated any form.
You're saying that you were not there because you're not listed. Yeah.
Did you ever wonder, ma'am, is he making all that up?
A felony.
Who did?
He did. This is stolen valor. He cannot. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you should be ashamed of yourself.
What?
This is a real Navy SEAL here on this phone right now.
What?
What he's doing is disgusting. It's disgusting.
Let me.
He's an imposter. This man exposes. Yeah, turn the TV on, okay? Listen. This man has been on Dateline, CNN. He's been on all the major news. He exposes people like this. This is his.
I haven't done anything wrong.
You haven't done anything right.
Okay, listen.
I know everything. I'm talking to the Navy SEAL that does this.
He exposes people
I
like that.
absolutely want me to take you to the internet and show you who this man
I haven't done anything
I'm
right.
not.
Reason.
You
Mom,
don't know anything about him.
this
Kelly,
man
I know
is an
everything. I'm
imposter.
talking to
And
the
you're going
Navy
to take you
SEAL.
to
You
her.
don't know
I've
that.
already been told I'm
How
out of here.
absolutely.
Okay? It's
You
over. It's done with.
You're still here.
You're not
You're still here.
reason.
Okay, I'm going to ask
This man is an imposter.
Don,
Kelly,
you
listen, I've already been told.
You're my mother-in-law, and I'm going to protect you.
And he knows
I don't
all
care
about
who
it.
his son is. He is a...
Okay,
a
girls,
Right.
everybody should be able to rip off a few names of guys they served with. Tell me one name that he served with, because I'm looking at the database and I'll pull that right up.
Get out of here.
All right.
Give me a last name. Spell a last name.
One person that you served. Go ahead.
Richard Marchenko.
Oh, come on, sir. You can do better than that. Everybody knows Marchenko. That's like saying John Wayne when you were an actor. Stop it. Give me one name, sir.
He deliberately turned on that television.
Yeah, we knew he would do this. So you planted the seed. You've done a good job. He can't.
I'll respect your wishes. I'll respect your wishes and leave. But don't be fooled, Mom. He's an imposter. She threw me out.
Are you out of the house?
Yeah.
Okay, you planted the seed. You did a really good job of doing that in there, and I think she can see by the look on his face and all that. You know, it's shocking when that happens, and she's just in shock right now. But if that sinks in, it's quickly going to turn to anger. I guarantee she is looking at him right now, going, I wonder." So,
Thank you so much for what you did.
Okay,
I would never have been able to ask him those questions.
that's right.
And I appreciate the work you and your wife do. I mean, this is really it's sickening to think that they would do something like this.
Yes, they do. Okay, thank you, girl. Good night, girls. You did a good job, Kelly. You stood your ground, and that's the important thing. That there's nothing he can say. You know, that I was with CIA and my records are sealed, classified. You know he's a phony, and you stood your ground, and you just keep standing it because there's nothing there.
I absolutely. Now I'm going to be on the hunt. You realize that, right?
I know. I know. I need a partner, so maybe you and me can hook up and go after these guys.
You know what? You need me here in New York, honey. I'm right here, and I help you and your beautiful wife anytime.
Okay.
Anytime.
Well, thank you.
All right. God bless you, and thank you for your service.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
she asked me to verify this claim today, and she sent a picture. And the woman in the picture is very attractive, and she's with him. And she didn't believe the claim. And just a simple check of the database showed there's nobody by that name listed up there. And I see this all the time. She had met him online. He was a Vietnam veteran, Navy SEAL. He was hurt over there, you just heard. She told me he jumped out of a helicopter and hurt his knee. That's not the story that he was telling everybody. Now a bullet hit some bamboo. But when I hear that, met him online, and that she has moved in, and I see that woman there with him, I see this all the time. So I wrote her back very quickly. I verified the SEAL claim, and I wrote her back, what does he want with her? And went into this, and then I wrote up there that, I said, does your mother have something this Stewart guy wants besides her being very attractive? Often women like your mother slip up on the internet and discloses that she's a widow, recently divorced, or some financial status that guys prey on. Sometimes it's harmless BS from these guys. Other times it's more ominous. And that's exactly what happened. This is how good I am with this stuff. That she said, yeah, that's, you get to be older. You really don't know the ways of these internet. And I think she was recently widowed. She was recently widowed. And she posted that up. And these guys, just start, man. So he has run up enormous credit. This woman is taking on this guy. He's sick. I'm sure he did serve because he's getting treated at the VA, but he is very, very sick. And he just wants a nurse over there with her. He ran up enormous credit card debt with another woman. And that whole thing is a mirror image of this. That's what he does. This is how he eats. And he is out to take that woman. So the mother-in-law there hearing this, he wasn't UDT. I think it's going to do one or two things. She's either going to sulk on that, really think about this, or she doesn't care. She's lonely. She has someone there with her at night, to watch TV together. We see that a lot. When you get older, you get lonely, and you don't care. Whereas when you're younger, you certainly would. When you're older, sometimes not so much. And he's a classic narcissist. She says he never lets her get out of arm's reach of him. He is always right there. And I guess he's already tried to sway her away from her grandkids and her daughter to not see them. And they do this. This is where those gals are in a decision-making position. A position of influence over the mother-in-law and the mother. And they can't have that. They cannot have that. So, yeah. No. So, see ya.